そんないろんな可能性を考えて、その度に絶望的な気分になる。でも
Kurisu raises her head and spears me with her gaze.
だからマユリを見殺しにしろなんて言えると思う？
I kinda wish you did.
クリス。
もうなんか寒いな。
It is. Christina grabs her own arms. In the darkness, I see her shoulders shaking.
濡れてる服着てるせいね。たく。
Yeah, it's totally not because you're sad or anything like that.
ダメだ。こんなの全然論理的じゃない。仮説にすらなってない。全部根拠のない妄想。こんなしょうもない妄想を垂れ流す脳の機能をカットしてやりたい。
Now she's talking to herself in an angry tone. Kurisu has always been calm when faced with the unknown. I admired her for that. I thought she was facing this calmly too. But I was wrong. Behind her cool facade, she was struggling to cope with the knowledge that her very existence was in jeopardy. She was fighting that fear all alone, and now it has finally come to the surface. Oh shit. I told you this would happen. Of course she's afraid. However brilliant she may be, she's still just an 18-year-old girl. She's still human. Kurisu abruptly stands up. I realize that I no longer hear the sound of the rain pouring on the rooftop.
聞いて、岡部。両方救うのは無理。そうでしょ。
I already made my choice. I don't like this choice.
どうあがいたって、確率は2分の1なの。
Personally, I choose you.
だが。
If I have to.
だがじゃない。私の結論は変わらない。
How about neither?
マユリを助けて。
Let everyone die. No. I hear the pain in her voice and also the resolve. Kurisu has made up her mind. I don't give a fuck what you say. I look away and clench my fist. My nails dig into the palms of my hands.
そう簡単に諦めろっていうのか。お前をそんなのできるはずがないだろう。
できるかできないかじゃない。あんたをやらなくちゃいけない。
ダメだ。お前は俺たちの大切な仲間だ。
岡部。
Please don't hurt me. Kurisu drops to her knees and grabs me by the collar. Oh yeah, I forgot he was sitting. I grasp my breath as she stares into my eyes. Her eyes are hard and stern. It's always like this when she scolds me. Always the same glare.
他に解決策があるの？ないんでしょ。
I wish there was.
私はマユリを犠牲にしてまで生きていたくない。
I don't want Mayuri to live if it means sacrificing you. No, we're at an impasse.
もしマユリを助けなかったら、あんたを一生恨むから。
I can live with that. This can't be happening. I hate this choice with no right answer. I hate the universe for being so cruel. And most of all, I hate myself for forcing Kurisu to speak these words when she is the one with the most to lose. Tears well up in my eyes, but I bite my lip and hold them back. Is there really no other way? I can't bear it. I look straight back at Kurisu as she holds me by the collar and tightly embrace her slender body. Her clothes are still wet from the rain, but all I feel is warmth radiating from the core of her being.
お前はここにいるのにこんなのあんまりだ。
Tension drains from her back and her hands. She gives her whole body to my embrace.
ありがとう。私のためにそこまで苦しんでくれて。
How about we go to a different country?
でももう十分。
No.
私は大丈夫だから。
No.
あとはマユリのことだけ
No.
考えて。
Despite her fear, Kurisu has made her choice. I don't give a fuck what her choice is. It's time for me to do the same. I need to decide here and now. The future of the world. Which friend to let die. Holding Kurisu tightly, I whisper into her ear. You motherfucker.
すまない。
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if they don't actually say what he said, I'll be pissed. A meaningless apology. Yeah, it really is empty.
俺は真由里だけはどうしても救いたいから。
These words are a death sentence, but I force myself to speak them. It takes every 1 ounce of my willpower I possess.
お前を
When I finish, I feel as if a great weight has left my shoulders, and at the same time, as if 1,000 needles are stabbing into my heart. Kurisu weakly returns my embrace. Then she lets go and stands up.
さてと、
Bye. There's already a look of relief on her face.
先に帰る。
帰るってどこへ？
To America?
ラボに決まってるでしょ。服を乾かさないと。
Mind if I
シャワ
join?
ーも浴びたいし。
In that case, we should go back together. But before I can suggest it, Kurisu beats me to the punch as if she read my mind.
あんたはそこでずぶ濡れのまましばらく待ってて。
No, but I want to warm up in the shower.
わかった？
Damn it. We can't go back together. That's her verdict.
分かった。
I hang my head and shut my eyes. Kurisu's footsteps fade into the distance. I wrap my arms around my body. Even though it's summer and swelteringly hot, I can't stop my body from shaking. I realize that part of me is relieved that Kurisu left alone, and at least I won't have to face her again to look upon the face of the girl I chose to die. I'm a coward. My self-loathing echoes in the darkness. You poor bastard. I wait about 2 hours before returning to the lab. Kurisu's already gone when I get there. Cease to inquire what the future has in store and take his Horace, Italian philosopher. Okay, cool. I'm going back to my hotel, do what needs to be done. Night. Love you too, babe. All she left is a single email, and I don't blame her. I'd be pissed. I sit down on the towel. While drying my hair with the towel, I look towards the PC in the corner of the room. It's already connected to the IBM 5100, ready for Daru to start hacking. I already got in touch with him, and the hacking starts tomorrow at noon. I drove myself even further into a corner by telling him that to Daru. Now I can't turn back, no matter how much I want to. I chose Mayuri. I will let Kurisu die. Showering didn't soften the retching pain in my heart. In truth, I'm just riding on Kurisu's resolve. Mine is still a flimsy thing. I can't help but wonder, is this really okay? Really?
誰かいますか?
No. Mayuri opens the door and enters. For a moment after she catches sight of me, she looks ready to burst into tears. But that quickly gives way to a smile.
オカリンだ。
どうした？
なんとなく来てみたの。
I swallow hard. Maybe I should explain the situation to Mayuri, but I know she'll feel guilty if I tell her. Mayuri doesn't need to know. Everything will be okay as long as we crack Steins' database and reach the beta world line. We end up not being able to.
最近ね、オカリンと話す時間ちょっと減っちゃった。
For good reason.
でもね、オカリンの重荷にはなりたくないんだ。
Can't really let it in like this. Shouldn't I tell her what Kurisu is sacrificing for her sake?
もしかしてシャワー浴びてたの?
Yeah. Mayuri moves behind the sofa, grabs the bath towel on my head, and starts rubbing my hair dry.
オカリン、シャンプーのいい匂いがするね。
I didn't mind the towel so much, but when she buries her nose into my hair and starts sniffing,
やめんか。
I jerk my head away. Mayuri goes back to drawing my hair.
今日ね、
Freak.
コミマ行かなかったよ。
なぜだ？
オカリンのこと気になっちゃったのです。
の辛そうな顔を思い出したらね、コミマを楽しんでなんかいられないなって。だから有明まで行ったけど参加せずに帰ってきたの。
そうか。
Should I tell her? Or should I keep her in the dark?
最近ね、オカリンと話す時間ちょっと減っちゃった。だからね、マユシーは寂しくなっちゃったのかもしれないね。
Look, I wouldn't tell her anything about it.
マユリ、もし俺が
Oh, Jesus.
お前に隠し事をしてるって言ったら
Stop.
どう思う？
実はオカリンとクリスちゃんは付き合っていますっていう
This is
びっ
awkward.
くりなこと。
No. She's gonna die, though.
なぜそうなる？
Because you guys always talk to each other, and you guys are a really good match together as well.
でもね、オカリンとクリスちゃんはとっても仲がいいでしょ。二人はお似合いだと思うな。
Yeah, but I'm too busy saving this this girl that's like a puppy that doesn't have much self-control over herself and is interested in any shiny object that flies past her.
そんな話をしているんじゃないんだ。
ああ、うん。全部話してほしいなんて思ってないよ。人質だからね。どっちかっていうと何にも教えてもらえないのが普通だもん。
Thank you.
そんな話をしているんじゃないんだ。
It's always time for that. Mayuri's hand leaves my head. I look over my shoulder in a panic, thinking she wandered off again. She's there. I grab her hand, perhaps more forcefully than I meant to. I break her fingers.
マユシーはオカリンの重荷にはなりたくないよ。
Again.
だからオカリンが言ってくれるまで待つの。
I'm not going to. Fuck
昨
off.
日もそう言ったよ。
一生言わないかもしれないぞ。
それはね、とっても気に
Well,
なっ
I'd
ちゃう
lie,
けど、
but
でもしょうがないかな。
その隠していることが。
マユシーに？
俺はお前を傷つけたくなくて話さないでいるんだ。
そのせいでオカリンは辛い顔してるのかな。だったらね、話してほしいな。
too bad. You don't get to know this.
オカリンが辛そうなの見たくないもん。
それでお前は傷ついてもいいっていうのか。
Okay. That's just where me and him differ. I'm not gonna tell her anything. Fuck it. I keep secrets. Hell no. Mayuri replies with a gentle smile. She nods without any hesitation. Her smile is so sincere it strikes me
昨
speechless.
日もさっきも言ったよ。マユシーはオカリンの重荷になりたくないって。あのね、マユシーがおばあちゃんのことで苦しかった時、オカリンはマユシーを人質にしてくれたでしょ。
Yeah, I don't see how that's relevant right now, but okay.
だからね、もしオカリンが苦しい時は
Oh.
マユシーが力になってあげたいってずっと思ってたんだよ。マユシーなんかじゃちっとも役に立たないかもしれないけど。
Useful. Suddenly I remember. Mayuri is going to die tomorrow. I've been through it once before. She died protecting me, and her last words
や
were,
っとマユシーは役に立てたよ。
feels bad. So this is what she meant.
だからね、これ以上辛い顔しないでほしいな。
わかった。
If that's how she feels, I'll tell her everything. No. I let go of Mayuri's hand and pat the sofa beside me.
ここに座るんだ。
I wouldn't tell her. Mayuri does as she's told.
おやつ持ってきていい？
Because once I change word lines, she's not gonna remember. Fucking not gonna tell her.
お前は空気が読め
Not
ない
worth
な。
it.
そうだね。
Mayuri sits up straight with her hands folded on her lap.
じゃあどうぞ。
これから話すことは全部事実だ。お前が、そして俺はこの後お前のために仲間を犠牲にするつもりだ。
おかり。
Anxiety clouds Mayuri's face, but I ignore it and take her chin in my fingers. A switch has already flipped inside of me. Oh my god.
せいぜい後悔するがいい。この俺、狂気のマッドサイエンティストである法院京馬が行ってきた恐るべき所業の数々を聞いてな。
There goes Sirius. And so I began speaking as the mad scientist whose foolish experiments brought everything to ruin. I start with the first raid on the lab. I tell Mayuri how Moeka killed her. Next, I tell her about Suzaha and Ferris, about Lukaku, Moeka, FB, and Nai. I describe their fates in every detail. Poor Ferris. And finally, I tell her about Kurisu.
すなわち、マキセ・クリスを生贄として、俺は新たなる世界へと旅立つのだ。
There was a lot to explain, and Mayuri kept asking questions, but desperate to understand the strange concepts I was throwing at her. Thanks to that, the conversation went longer than expected. It's already running late.
以上が、この俺、法院京馬が考えた壮大なる計画。
Made in heaven.
その名も、メイドインヘブンである。
No, that's Ferris's world line right there, but just absolutely made in heaven. It's God's gift to me. Finally, it's over. Couldn't have asked for better. Mayuri says nothing. She's staring at her hands, which are clenched into tiny trembling fists. She looks ready to cry in any second.
そんな顔をしている。
Mayuri shakes her head and bites her
お
lip.
かりんもクリスちゃんも苦しんでたんだね。
That's why you don't tell her.
なのにマユシーはのんきにコスを作ってた。こんなのバカみたいだよ。
I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't have noticed anything. So yeah,
マユ
it's
シ
not
ー
your
は
fault.
何にも知らなかった。
If it makes you feel better, Dora was just as stupid.
幻滅したか、マユリ。だが俺は仲間を平気で犠牲にできる男。故にお前がベータ世界線に行きたくないと言っても、それを聞き入れるつもりはない。
You know how many people I've had to kill?
お前には
Fuck
俺
you.
の人質として絶対に最後まで付き合ってもらうぞ。
And he's
世界
broken.
に訪れる混沌、これこそがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだ。
Mayuri ignores my performance. She gets up to her feet and lurches toward the door. I quickly grab her by the wrist.
おい、どこ行く？
クリスちゃんに会いに行かなきゃ。
I don't think you're gonna see her.
ねえオカリ、クリスちゃんに会いたいよ。
Okay. There's no way I can refuse Mayuri's request. I contacted Kurisu. We managed to meet on the UPX overpass at 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 in the morning. Jesus Christ. Go to sleep. I was wondering why she wanted to meet so early, but I understood once I see her. She's dragging a large suitcase. Flying.
お見送りご苦労。
She faces us with a smile.
そのスーツケース、
Yep.
まさか。
ああ、そういうことよ。
帰るのかアメリカに。
Kurisu nods.
もともと8月の頭には帰る予定だったんだけど、どっかのマッドサイエンティストに捕まって予定より長めの滞在になっちゃった。もう私が手伝えることもないだろうし、後腐れなくって意味でもいいでしょ。
It's not your fault. Is she doing this for me? Or is she trying to outrun her fear? It's not my right to stop her even if I did. It wouldn't change anything. She's forcing your hand. Today, as planned, I will crack CERN's database and move to the Beta World line. I've made my decision. Mayuri is next to me, standing still with her head hung.
マユリ、どうしたの？具合悪いの？
I gently nudge her back.
ほら、マユリ。
She takes one step, pauses for a second, then leaps on Kurisu with a cry. Aww.
クリスちゃん。
So cute.
どうしたの？いきなり。
マユシーはね、クリスちゃんがいなくなるの。やだよ。
I don't either. Kurisu hears the desperate plea in Mayuri's voice. She gives me the look that asks, "Did you tell her?" I silently nod.
マユシーのためなんかに消えたりしないで。
マユリ。
マユシーだってクリスちゃんを犠牲にしてま
I don't
で生き
either.
ていたくないよ。
Just kidding. We'll just go to Ferris's world line if both of them were gonna die. I expected Mayuri might say that. It's absolutely essential that I remain firm. I feel bad for Kurisu, but it needs to be said.
それは許されない。俺はマユリを選んだのだ。マユリには救われる義務があるのだ。
Pain stabs through my heart. Those words are
クリスはお前のために
irreprehensible.
命を投げ出すという契約をこの俺と交わした。それを保護にすれば最悪がこの地を襲うだろう。
I clench my fists tight to suppress my self-loathing.
クリスの思いを無駄にするな、マユリ。
でも
ありがとう、マユリ。
Kurisu wraps her arms around Mayuri's back, returning the hug.
でも私はもう自分の中で結論を出したし、納得もしてるから。
God damn it, Christina, you're staying here.
知ってる？あんたって岡部にものすごい愛
No, I don't. No, no. That's how you break it? Really?
何を言い出すのだ。
You're a bitch.
事実でしょ。
She gives me a mischievous smile.
だからマユリが死んだら岡部はすごく悲しむ。
でもクリスちゃんがいなくなったらマユシーは悲しいよ。
そうね。会えなくなると寂しいかな。
That's a nice. Can I hug her?
で
Some
も
more?
どうせ私は生きてたってアメリカに帰るつもりだったわけ
No,
だし。
you weren't. You're gonna stay here.
だから別の世界線に行っても私はアメリカにいるものだと思えば
No, it's
そ
not.
の大した違いはない。
I can call you in America. I can't call you across world lines.
そういう問題じゃないもん。クリスちゃんが消えちゃうのが嫌なんだもん。ねえ、やめよう。クリスちゃんが消えることないよ。
If I had my way, I wouldn't. Kurisu separates from Mayuri and gazes straight into my face.
これ以上私や岡部を困らせたらダメ。
She uses a gentle tone as if speaking to a child. Then she lightly bumps Mayuri on the head. Ow.
岡部、もうマユリの手を離しちゃダメよ。
I don't have a choice.
分かってる。
それじゃ
It's like a puppy.
私は行くから。もう二度と岡部の顔見なくて済むと思うと先制するわ。
Bitch, I swear to God. Don't do that to me. She punctuates her insult with a smile. Don't you dare do that. She's so cheerful now, a far cry from the shivering girl in the dark. To see her like this breaks my heart. Yeah, it's like she's putting on a face. I'm sorry. I repeat the words of my heart again and again, begging for forgiveness. Kurisu turns to go. Bye.
クリスちゃん、
Okay, she's gonna be pissed. If you keep her from her flight. She paid good money for that ticket. If you don't get her to that flight, she'll be pissed. Probably rip your head off.
ついてこないで
Okay. Well, I don't want to go to America right now. I'm already here. She shouts over her shoulder. Mayuri freezes.
同情なんてしないで惨めになるだけだから
Yeah, I agree.
これは私が決めたことなのまゆりに何を言われたって
I love you.
もう揺るがないさよならまゆり約束よ
Fuck.
あんたは
With that, Kurisu walks away. Early morning Akihabara, well before sunrise, the trains are just starting to run. She disappears into the station, dragging her suitcase behind her alone. Mayuri falls to her knees, her face streaked with tears. As I approach, I hear her voice.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
お前が謝る必要はない。すべてはこの俺の決断だ。クリスには消えてもらう。俺はクリスを助けない。そして世界には俺が望む混沌が訪れるのだ。俺が許せないか、マユリ。だがそれでもお前には最後まで
Damn right.
付き合ってもらう。
And do all this work for nothing.
俺はお前を救うためにクリスを見殺しだから。お前がどれだけ俺を恨もうと、俺の意見に反対しようと、もう後戻りするつもりは俺の野望は誰にも止められない。
Mayuri slowly stands up. Then she buries her face into my chest just like she did to Kurisu.
おかりん。おかりんの本当の気持ち聞きたいよ。
How I really feel. Mayuri looks straight up into my eyes.
おかりんが心の中で思ってることは素直な言葉で聞きたいよ。マユシーはね、もう重荷になりたくないから。
Breaks her neck. You're not a burden.
なってねえよ。なってるわけないだろう。これは俺のエゴだ。俺がお前を助けたいだけだ。お前を失いたくないだけだ。
ありがとう、おかり。ありがとう。
Mayuri tries her hardest to smile through her tears. And then once again she buries her face into my chest.
いつも見てた怖い夢もそこに出てくるかっこいいオカリンもきっと夢なんかじゃなかったんだね。ずっとマユシーを助けようとしてくれてたんだね。
Yeah, kind of.
ねえ、オカリン、マユシーはね、大好きだよ。
I love you too, apparently.
オカリンがいてくれるから マユシーは毎日笑っていられるんだよ。これからもずっと一緒にいていい？
It'd be a letdown if I wasn't.
当たり前だ。
I answer Mayuri with my embrace.
そんなの当たり前だろう。一緒にいてくれないと。
クリスちゃんと約束したから。
あ、
幸せにしてください。
あ、
離さないでください。
あ、
ずっと大好きでいさせてください。
Again, it would be a waste of fucking time if she said, yeah, I don't like you at all. Oh god, that would be such a dick kick. Oh my god, this entire time trying to save her. You get her ending, it's just, no, I actually hate you. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're an insane guy. That would be hilarious. I'd be on the floor dying. The radiance of the rising sun pours out between the buildings. Daybreak. As the sky grows brighter, we remain in our embrace as if to reassure each other that we are still here.
それではこれよりオペレーションベルダンディ
Awesome.
最終フェーズを開始する。
Mayuri and Daru turned to me and nod. Today is the last day of Komima. Daru wanted to attend, of course, but a little begging convinced him to prioritize the operation and take a look around the lab. These 20 days have seen constant change. It's incredible to think that at one point this lab had a whole 8 members. And now we're back to 3. The memories we made, the experiences we shared. To save Mayuri, I will undo all of them. There is a sorrow in me and guilt. I engraved them deep inside my heart. I'll never forget, I mustn't forget, these long yet short summer days. But still, I choose to erase our memories. I chose to return everything normal. Susan's mission is irrelevant. I'm not doing this for the future. As long as Mayuri lives, nothing else matters. Again, what if she lives like a month extra?
始めてくれ。
Then you just wasted everything.
いいんだな。ああ。Okie dokie.
Thanks, Daru. Daru starts typing on the IVN 5100. It's already connected to the main computer. This will get us into CERN's central database, where they keep the data to mine with Echelon. There, we will locate the first email I sent on July 28th and erase all traces of its existence. With this, I can reach the beta world line. At last, Mayuri will be safe. I look at Mayuri. She's on the couch sitting straight as a ramrod, with her grandmother's pocket watch pressed to her ear. She stays still with her eyes closed. Whenever Mayuri wants to calm down, she listens to the sound of that pocket watch. Ever since we parted with Kurisu, Mayuri has said nothing but about my choice. Of course not. I guess she'd come to terms with it in her own ways. No. The actual work I've left to Daru, no problem there. While waiting for him to finish, I walk into the development room. Hurry it up. In the center of the room is the time leap machine. I squat down and gently brush my fingers against the microwave surface. It's cool to the touch. I've made irreplaceable friends because of this thing, and because of this thing I've hurt them. But I don't want to blame the tool. It's how you use the tool that matters. Exactly. And I've got to admit, it's saved me more than once. But still. Once this is over, I'll destroy the time leap machine. You have to. We must never make the same mistake again. Of course not. Unless it's to go to Ferris's world line. Of course.
あったのか。俺が送った D メールが。
Of course it is.
しっかり残ってるよ。
Doru points to a string of characters. My name is there, followed by the message I wrote about Kurisu's death. 3 lines total, each 12 characters long. This data lets CERN to our doorstep. At FB's instruction, Moeka and the Rounders attacked. If Susan is right, then by erasing this data, we escape the Tractor Field Alpha, where CERN dominates the future. That will take us to the Tractor Field Beta, to the Beta world line within its range of convergence. To a future without Mayuri's death. It's not like she'll live forever. Just not death in this month. Probably. Mayuri is standing next to me, gazing intently at the monitor. She grasped my hand firmly.
おかり。
大丈夫だ。
She looks anxious, so I pat her head to calm her down.
エンターキーを押せばデータは消せるようになってる。
Press enter. Dora stands up and gestures to the open
そ
seat.
の儀式はオカリンに譲るわ。
Thank you. I sit down and face the keyboard. I'm gonna pound that enter key so damn hard. This time it ends. Kurisu's face floats through my mind. I close my eyes and take a deep breath, and I punch her right in the face. And destroy the enter button. Goodbye, Kurisu. I slowly raise my right hand and extend my index finger. The slow descent.
勝利の時は来た。
Dora twitches at my
こ
cry.
の俺はあらゆる陰謀にも屈せず、己の信念を貫き、
This is a hell of a war
つい
cry.
にラグナロックを戦い抜いたのだ。この勝利のため、我が手足となって戦ってくれた仲間たちに感謝を。
One press of this key and Kurisu will die. I finally grip my coat at the shoulder, where it has been stitched together with the jagged pink thread. It is pink, you fucking bitch.
訪れるのは俺が望んだ世界なり。
I wish for Mayuri to live, Kurisu to die. That is the truth, and I must never forget it.
全てはシュタインズゲートの選択である。
Pound that key, boy. This is the choice of Okabe
エルフ
Rentaro.
サイコングルー、世界は再構成される。
Doru walks up and taps the enter key. God, you're taking forever. I swing down my finger and strike the enter key. And I was like, oh god. Hey, we're in the beta world line. Ferris's world line's still better. After a while, the spinning stops and color gradually returns to the world. Reading Stein are activated. The world line has changed. I look around the room. Next to me is Daru. Behind me is Mayuri. I reach out to her. She takes my hand with a smile. Everything is where it should be. It looks like nothing has changed at all. I gently touch my coat's shoulder where Kurisu fixed a torn seam. It's not there. It's gone. My coat isn't torn. The stitches uneven from having been sewn in the dark have disappeared. There's no trace of that ridiculous pink thread. I stand up and head to the development room. Underneath the table, the time leap machine. No, it's the phone wave name subject to change. That's not the time leap machine. That's the phone wave name subject to change. The upgrades Kurisu made are gone. Hoping she doesn't die instantly. Nothing has changed. The world is exactly the same. In all respects, save one. Kurisu was never here. I thought that I was prepared for this. And now that I'm face to face with the cruel consequences of my decision, I feel powerless and defeated. I want to cry.
おかり、どうしたの？
Oh, I'm just remembering the girl I had to kill to save you. Oh, what? Mayuri runs up and grabs my arm.
No.
Oh, fucking asshole.
マユリ、
何？
ラボメンナンバー004は誰だっけ？
No one. I need to ask. Even though I know what the answer will be.
004？おかりん、おかりん、ラボメンはね、おかりんとマユシーとダルくんの3人しかいないよ。
Starts crying instantly. The tears come. There you go. I crumble to my knees and cover my face with my hands.
そうだな。
Her existence was rejected by the world.
このラボに。
おかり何か悲しいことがあったんだね。
Mayuri rubs my back.
マユシーはね、オカリンの力になってあげたいよ。
I embrace Mayuri. I stifle my voice and cry.
オカリン、泣かないで。
Fuck off.
マユリはどこにも行かないでくれ。ずっとそばにいてくれ。頼むよ。
Mayuri tenderly strokes my head.
マユシーはずっと一緒だよ。
Thank you.
これまでみたいに
Better be my
ずっ
gift.
と。
We'll be good friends. Damn it! All trace of Kurisu's existence has vanished. This proves that I have returned to the original world line. This is the world I struggled to reach. The world Susan traveled through time to create. A world where the future is free. This sucks. Nothing has changed, and yet this is my utopia. Ferris's world line's my utopia. That thing was legitimate utopia. Holy shit. God, that was a good ending, though. Kind of. Not really. It was sad. I feel depressed. It's ruined my fucking day. No, it really has. My day's fucking ruined because of that. Oh my god. Because, you know, Kurisu's such a nice girl. I don't want her to die. I don't like Mayuri that much. I'm sorry. I don't like the overly nice, quote-unquote perfect girl. I think it's just like, one, it's unrealistic. Everyone has flaws and stuff and have annoying tics. And that's just how it works. But damn, that's just depressing. I have no idea if something's after this as well. There probably is. There wasn't one for Ferris. God damn it, the one I get, I don't get like a special nice scene afterwards, or, you know, image. That was nice. I like the song though. That was a good song. Can't complain. Hopefully the true ending. Oh, hello. The night of the 17th passed and the night of the 18th passed and Mayuri still didn't die. I kept a close watch for 3 days since then. There have been no attacks, no accidents, no sign that anything might happen. That was enough to convince me that Mayuri is safe. The first of the next month, she dies. Fuck! Together with Daru, I destroyed the phone wave and the IBM 5100. Oops. I would have sold that motherfucker. Although we have lost the ability to send emails, that is a small price to pay to stay below CERN's radar. Yeah, but she could still die to natural causes. It doesn't have to be to CERN. Tanochi is downstairs in the Brontube workshop, watching TV on this 42-inch CRT like always. When I went to check out Radican, I found it open for business as usual. A search for the internet turned up no mention of a satellite crash. Instead, I found a small article in the local section of a newspaper dated July 28th. It was a report of Kurisu's murder. There is no follow-up. The culprit is still at large. According to Daru, the police questioned me several times. It was I who discovered the body, after all. Of course, I don't remember any of it. At any rate, Mayuri is still alive. I've accomplished what I've set out to do. It's over. Go home.
Okari!
It's over. Shoo, go. Mayuri emerges from the ticket gate, waving her hand as she runs my way. She weaves through the gaps between shoppers and maids, handing out leaflets. And when she gets to me, she looks at me with puppy dog eyes. That's because she is a puppy. I'm waiting for that reveal, the twist. That he's actually delusional and it's literally just a puppy we've been saving.
なぜ泣く
Mayuri doesn't answer me. She just strokes my cheek gently, silently. She's crying. She doesn't seem sad. Rather, she seems overcome with emotions.
おかえり。迎えに来てくれたんだね。マユシーのことわざわざ待っててくれるなんて。
そんなことでいちいち喜ぶな。
Really? That's why you're crying? Jesus. Mayuri wipes away her tears, making room for a shy, innocent smile. Yeah, I couldn't deal with that. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Jesus.
あのね、マユシーはオカリンの人質から
Awesome.
恋人にクラスチェンジしたんだよね。
Yeah, damn right it better should.
いかにも
I killed Kurisu for this. Goddamn right I am. I have no idea how to respond to such an embarrassing question. But she's right, Mayuri and I are officially a couple. After these long, painful 20 days, I finally noticed how important Mayuri is to me. Plus, she told me that she loved me. So, can't really reject her.
よかった。夢じゃないんだ。
いいからさっさとラボに行くぞ。こんな草厚いところに立っていたら日射病で死ぬ。
I start walking without waiting for Mayuri's response.
でもね、ラボだってすっごく暑いよ。
Nah, but it's okay. There's a shower there.
扇風機があるだけマシだ。それに喉が渇いた。ドクターペッパーで一服したい。
It's Sunday. Despite the heat, I see plenty of shoppers laden with bags enjoying themselves on the streets of Akiva. I suddenly feel a void in my heart. Nothing about this town has changed. Yet it feels like something is missing from my life. No doubt it's the gap that was left by Kurisu. But there's no such thing as a perfect future. That's what Ferris's world line is. It was perfect. That is a fantasy that nobody can realize. I mustn't forget. This is the future I wished for and fought for and won. I have what is most important to me, Mayuri. I should be thankful for that. Hashtag blessed boy. I am blessed far beyond the common man. Oh, there you go. Called it. I look beside me and realize that Mayuri is not there. I turn around, she's not there either.
Mayuri?
She's gone. She get hit by a car. Fuck! She's always like this. Sometimes she just wanders off. Anxiety seizes my heart. Mayuri promised she would never leave me. This world line is worthless without her.
Mayuri!
I shout her name at the top of my lungs. I search for her in the crowd, but it's too thick to see. Oh, good thing it's PTSD from this.
Mayuri!
ここにいるよ。
I turn around to see Mayuri running towards me. In her hands is shaved ice.
オカリン、暑いって言ってたでしょ。だからね、一緒に食べようと思って。
驚かせるなよ。
I feel so relieved. I want to embrace that small body of hers, but we're in public, so I stop myself. I take the shaved ice and hold my empty hand out to Mayuri.
捕まっていろ。
Put a fucking handcuffs on her. Mayuri takes my hand. Her slender fingers intertwine with mine.
ラボまでお預けだ。路上で食べたら迷惑だろう。
Dude, it's easy to eat and walk.
でもね、溶けちゃうんじゃないかな。
Then it's just melted. Shaved ice.
しょうがないだろう。
No. I bought shaved ice.
しょうがないよね。手をつないでたら食べられないもんね。
We still have one hand open. Whatever.
話さないぞ。俺は絶対に 離さないからな。
Okay, they must be eating in a cup instead of like a cone, because that would only make sense why it would matter that you're holding hands.
マユシーだってね、離さないよ。
Because if it's a cone, who gives a fuck if you're holding hands? You have one hand open. Mayuri puts just a little more strength into her grip. Love for her fills my heart. Then we make babies. Suddenly, Mayuri looks up at Radhikan.
ねえねえ、オカリン。
Wasn't there a satellite there? No.
あのね、起きているのに夢を見たことってある？
Nope, you're delusional. Move along. Move along. When you're
そ
awake.
れ
Oh.
は白チュームというやつか。
そういう風に呼ぶの、オカリン物知りだね。あのね、それが誰だかはわからないんだけど、マユシーにはとても大切なお友達がいた気がするの。
何？
その大切なお友達のことを考えるとね、すごく切なくなって胸のあたりがキューってなるんだ。
Yeah.
たまにね、声も聞こえるんだよ。
声。
Nope. Oh, God.
幸せになりなさいって。
How about you just ignore the voices in your head and you're just crazy? All of that was undone. I erased those memories, sacrificed them.
その人がそう言ってくれたからね。マユシーは今こうしてオカリンと一緒にいられるのかもしれないね。
It literally is the reason. Perhaps everybody remembers their experiences from the other world lines. Those memories may be vague and tenuous, but they're there. They speak to us in the form of dreams, visions, and deja vu.
もし会えたら、
Why can't I have good
あ
deja
り
vu?
がと
I
う
always
って
bad
言い
shit.
たいな。
I'm not the only one who remembers.
その人、誰だったのかな。
きっと神様だ。
Okay, I don't know. Christina's not really God, but let's tone it down here. She's not that perfect.
そっか。神様、ありがと
She's not that perfect. Tone it down just a
う。マ
little.
ユシーはとっても幸せです。
Mayuri looks up. She reaches out to the sky like always. She shakes her hands with the stardust twinkling beyond the coat of blue. I look up too to hold back the tears. And on we walk hand in hand. Hey, that was nice. Why can I get a ending scene with other people? Don't get one with Suzuha, you don't get one with... Fucking piece of shit. Okay, what's left? Nah, just those two. Awesome. Which would be Kurisu's and the true ending. Well, I'm gonna have to go get the true ending. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna take some shots and do that.